Hi, my name is Kristine Martin. I'm 25 years old, and I'm going to tell you about my journey being a nurse. I first wanted to become a nurse when I was 13 years old, when my cousin Sebastian, at age 7, was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4. He was given only 6 months to live, and after doing radiation, chemotherapy, many months in the hospital, and afterwards got a stem cell transplant that actually saved his life. After the stem cell transplant, he was on contact isolation, meaning nobody could come in without being fully gowned and gloved up with a mask. So most of the people he saw were just the nurses and the close family that were able to come and visit. I got to see firsthand how the nurses changed his life. They were there every single day, wanting to help him, laugh with him, play games with him, and honestly, they made his day better. And from that moment on, I knew I wanted to be a nurse. Nursing to me is such a great thing. And when that moment happened with my cousin, I knew that nursing was a career that could help other people, and that was my goal. So, after years went by, I started college. And after going through many junior colleges, I felt stuck going to many schools and applying and kept getting waitlisted. So finally, my boyfriend told me to just start a tech school. So I applied at a tech school and got in, and I attended Glendale Career College in Glendale. It took months and months of hard work by just, at the beginning, barely knowing anything about the nursing career. I learned medical terminology, and I learned how to care for patients. From the basics as changing and repositioning to the more intense as giving meds and doing treatments. It was many months of hardship, doing different studies, going to clinicals, and going to different facilities and learning the different rules and regulations. And all through it, knowing that I was helping lives. In the hospitals, I got to see patients that were homeless, had no other place to go, and they were still being cared for. And that is the reason I wanted to be a nurse. So going through clinicals and seeing that change in people was my main goal. Once I graduated, now came the challenge of studying for the NCLEX, which in all nurses know, that is the most difficult part about being a nurse, is taking that NCLEX. I studied for months, and through days and days of taking 200 questions a day, I finally took the NCLEX and passed on my first try. Once I got my acceptance that I passed the NCLEX, I went and applied at a nursing home in Alhambra called Alhambra Healthcare and Wellness Center. I got a job as a charge nurse, passing out medications and taking care of the residents. At the beginning, I still felt like I did not know what I was doing, and it was still very scary to know that I was responsible for 33 people's lives. But then that first day that happened where I had a patient's family look at me and say, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to get through this death. And that was the day that I knew that I had finally reached the potential that I wanted to, which was helping people, and not just the patients, but their families. That first time, I cried with the family. I was involved and emotional, and to me, that is the greatest part about being a nurse. Yes, the money's good too, but the most important part is that we're helping people. And now being in this program and wanting to be an RN with the BSN, I just want to further that helpfulness and being able to help other people in the hospitals and in our community. Thank you.